Hey everyone, and welcome to another Maker Monday. Today I am your host, Hipster Ariel, and you may notice that I'm alone. Not really alone though. So for those of you who are just joining us, you have stumbled across Maker Monday, which is a dev stream brought to you by UGen, and we're an indie game studio making the game Quirk, which is a multiplayer, build your own maps, invite your friends, and play with everyone. And one thing that we love here to do and to support are our community. So today I have invited a very special community member and affiliate streamer, PootLoops. He has hosted us many times on our Quirk Happy Hour, and we also are doing something pretty awesome for him. PootLoops, why don't you say hello for everyone?
Hi, everybody. I'm PootLoops. So excited to be here.
Welcome. So you might be wondering, but why PootLoops? Well, other than being a host, we're actually also... Tell them.
Want me to tell him?
Tell them, yeah.
We're going to TwitchCon!
Yes!
John's going to love that later. He's probably going to clip it.
Going to TwitchCon.
I'm so excited for that.
That's awesome.
So soon, this week.
Yeah, this week, super excited to have you come along. This is the first time that we will be at TwitchCon, and I believe it's your first time too, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to go for a couple hundred years now.
That is fantastic. Well, we're super excited to have you along. And in a little bit later on, we are going to talk about some of the stuff that we are going to be doing at TwitchCon. So if you are going, we'd love to see you there as well. So first off, PootLoops, you are one of our premier builders in the game. I'd say you push out so many maps and just like quality, really fun or really hard maps, very interesting stuff. But every week we do our community highlights, so we've left it in your hands. So we're thinking we should just hop right in game. Joining us is also the lovely Kelly behind the screen. She's actually going to be our pilot for today's community spotlights, or PootLoop spotlights. Can we call it Poots lights?
Poot spots? That's about bad. Never mind.
Probably not that one. Bring it back. Yeah, we're just going to wind that all the way back. Behind the wheel is Kelly, and she's going to be going through some of PootLoops' very favorite maps today.
I'm sorry. Okay, wait. Yeah, give me a thumbs up, of course. All right. I'll head over to the play thing, man.
Awesome. And hi, Gothic Medic. For those of you joining, I am UGW Just Tim Bear, Community Manager of Quirk, and joining me today is affiliate streamer PootLoops, who's coming to TwitchCon with us. So, okay, all right.
I gotta get to these maps. Uno momento. Hopefully I can find them all.
Okay, well, I have the numbers written for you. We have a system, man.
Yeah,
State of the system.
15, 14, and 5. I got 15. We'll start with the what I consider the most balanced map in the game. Most enjoyable that still has lava in it. Which is important.
It is important. And
so this one's made by Ted's friends. It's Ted's Wild Ride. I think all of Ted's maps have his name in them, but that's okay.
Sounds about right.
Some of mine do too. I understand, Ted. We the same.
Hi, Dogstar.
I don't know where. Oh yeah, she's over there. Okay. So there's a lot of interesting things going on here, but the main thing is this lava in the middle isn't too threatening. And yeah, you can fall into it sometimes, but it's kind of just a nice element to have. Symmetry is great in these maps. And I'd say that there's no B weapons, the map's pretty balanced for the most part. Yeah, there's not much else to say about it. Like moving platforms, everything's great.
Yeah. This one was one of our favorites too, I think.
Yeah, you said the devs like it a lot. So this is going to be some old school maps that people haven't seen for a while. I guess we have to do a Kelly once, I guess.
Oh, Kelly's right in.
Wait, that's QA.
Yeah, the QA guys.
Oh yeah, QA. Oh, QA comes into everything. Really fun to practice on them.
So rude.
They know.
They know what they're doing.
We joke around. Who's
So
shooting at me? They missed everything. Is that you, Kelly?
No, that is not me.
I
That
feel
is
bad.
A wonderful Q alien of ours.
yeah,
I feel so bad for whoever that is. He is shooting a potato cannon though.
yeah, they heard you and they were like, well, it's over. It's over.
Okay.
And I agree with you. I think
I love all the
Ted's.
QA though.
We love all QA. Yeah.
We love
QA is
our
actually really good at the sumo map, like very good, and they'll team up on you. Just so you know.
Oh wow, rude.
Yeah.
So
All right,
rude.
now they're beating me up. Okay, I guess we'll get into the next map.
Awesome. So again, this was Ted's Wild Ride, one of PootLoops' very favorites.
You got to put that back in a quick play. That is like one of the best.
I feel like it should be in the quick match because it is. It's just like it's good for all players of
Yeah.
all skill types. Just super, super balanced. I think you really,
Yeah,
really
it's,
hit the
it's a
nail
good
on that
start
one.
out map. Like it's not like my maps aren't usually like that. I mean,
No, your maps I'd say would definitely be intermediate to advanced to the devs haven't been able to figure out some of them.
I found some new mechanics from playing some of these
Oh,
maps
no.
today that are just. I can't wait to. I can't wait. All right, so this next one is a Gothic medic map, which I was gonna try not to do, but then I'd feel guilty because I played this with him the other day, and it was a lot of fun beating him at his own map.
On his own map. Oh boy.
Yeah. This one's called Star Lord, and Dog Stars has a really good one too. It is so cold in my room, so if you hear me shivering, the lava is not warming me up. Obviously, every map I love has lava in it, pretty much. There's like a secret hidden spot over here, and he's like, "Oh, if you make the jump, there's some buffs in there, but only if you can make it, and make it on the first try. It's not hard." There's some cool buffs and stuff in the lava area, and it's a pretty fun fighting map. I
That's
wish
awesome.
my only thing is I wish there were better power-ups in the jump spot because it feels so satisfying to get in there, and then it's just the arm boost thing, whatever
Right.
it's called, the strength buff, the buff.
The buff.
I don't think that's
And
what it's called officially.
that strength buff is awesome.
Strength buff. Okay, I said it right one time, I think.
Yeah, no, you did it. You did it. I'm proud of you.
Hey, there we go. So yeah, it's just a really cool looking map.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one too. You can rocket jump back to the ship from all the points in the lava, so you can get up there apparently.
I just did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
You sure did. Kelly's on it today.
And rocket jump's one of the things that it's just been like one of my favorite things in the game. I just always forget about it because a lot of the rocket jump maps, and a lot of the maps used to just be rocket jump maps, are not so much
Yeah.
in the quick play anymore. But it's really satisfying when you hit somebody midair with a rocket.
Oh, I don't think there's anything that feels better than just taking somebody out from while they're cruising. I agree with that.
And the sound that accompanies it is so great.
Yeah.
Flat.
Absolutely. Well done, Gothic Medic, who is another one of our awesome community members and also just a fantastic builder. You guys are definitely reaching that architect level of gameplay for sure. So, well done.
And the last one
Yeah, what are we looking at?
is a super old one, and it's a map that I don't actually think I know who created it. I don't know I know the name, but like I don't know who that person is.
Clem. So that one is probably our oldest map. I want to say, when I see it, I might know. I should have asked, but I think it's one of the devs before they became a dev.
Death Room Door by
think.
Clem. Yeah, and I'll get that one started up. This was my this kind of inspired my first couple of maps that I made. Just the symmetry and the art style I really liked. So like my castle, PootLoops castle map.
Mhm.
I named stuff after me too. Was kind of inspired by this one. I really like the structure of it. It's really pretty, and it was straight up rocket jumping. This was
Yeah.
back when I claimed everything was OP, including the rocket jumping. So I tried to balance rockets later, but I guess as people got better at the game, it was actually okay because everyone could use the rockets.
That's
So
awesome.
it's
Yeah,
just a rocket jumping map, but I really enjoyed it. There was always the timing of landing, getting the rocket, then jumping back straight back up before someone, because there'd be like a bunch. As soon as you hit the ground, there would be a bunch of rockets at you, and it was really fun. So this is my favorite map of all time, and probably will be for a while.
That's awesome because this one's one of like the way older maps, so that's awesome to hear. We'll definitely have to consider putting it back into rotation because, and again, it has that really nice simple symmetry.
Yeah.
That
The only issue with it is there's not enough weapons on it, so if there's 8 people playing,
it's kind of a dogfight to the weapons for sure.
Yeah. And then you're a sitting goose.
Yeah, basically. Kelly's getting rained on right now. Rained on by rockets.
Yeah. Everything is OP. Lava's OP. B-Gun's definitely OP.
B-Guns are OP. Funny you mentioned those, 'cause I'm pretty sure you have lava and B-Guns in every map that you make.
Yes.
Throwing that out there.
I actually saw, it was when I was looking through maps that I wanted to do, it was one by Frontline, and it was a lava map, and there was like one hidden B-Gun in it. I was like, oh, I want to do this one, but...
Love it. Great picks, I think. Awesome. And so while we are on the topic of building and these maps, I know we did a builder's tip of the week. Was yours last? But since we have you here, do you have any new tips or tricks for us?
Oh, I'm trying to think of one. Well, I can tell you a cool fact. If you press shift and you look down, you'll see the backwards running man. Just a fun fact. not really
I like it. It's kind of a pro tip. Like, I didn't know that until right now.
I noticed that one day, and I was just like, "That's kind of cool." the thing goes backwards.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's all I got.
Kelly's doing that nice. I like the moon slide. That's so good.
Yep.
I think Kelly found a new
wow,
mechanic
like
for her
that, I like
videos.
that.
Yeah,
like that.
it's like the Fonzie moonwalk thing.
Yeah, I love the thumbs up. I was hoping they were gonna do a boo, like a scary one for Halloween. But
Yeah,
that would be cool.
that's awesome.
I guess my tip would be invincibility. Careful with invincibility and spawns with lava because sometimes people can clip through the lava if you have like moving blocks or anything like that.
All right, that's a great tip. Awesome. I'm just gonna take a second to bring chat up because chat is covered on my screen.
Oh no.
I know I'm not allowed to touch anything too, or else I'll miss.
I like Dog Star's
everything
tip.
up. I'm gonna look
Dog
at.
Star
Do you
says-
want to read it out loud? Yeah.
Yeah,
Headset.
pro building tip: buy a VR headset. I like
wait. Cool.
That's a good one.
Thanks for that. Okay, I have chat up. We're good. So I won't be ignoring you guys because that would make me sad. All right, so there you guys have it. We had Ted's Wild Ride, Death Room Door, and Star-Lord top Poots maps. Top favorite community
And don't
picks.
have lava,
Awesome.
or don't have horrible lava. Yeah.
Awesome. Love them. So, as promised, that was PootLoops got to pick his top 3. And today we wanted to dedicate our stream to PootLoops, for better or for worse, since he is coming with us
They don't
to
give me
TwitchCon. So, next up, I'm going to lead us into some questions, and we're going to get to really know affiliate streamer PootLoops. There we go. He's ready for
Got
it.
my fun glasses on. Here we go.
So yeah, we're super thrilled we get to meet him in person this Thursday. I can't believe it. That's like no
That's
days
so
away.
soon.
It's super, super soon.
I gotta get like 10 hours of work a day in so I can take this. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, don't forget hand sanitizer and some like vitamin C is a good one. Any kind of supplements.
I've been to PAX East, so I haven't
Look.
got sick yet.
Look,
I
I
spread the plague.
don't want to say that you just jinxed yourself. Rest in
I
peace,
totally
but
just did. Okay, good idea though, because I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta get the plastic bag for the stuff. That didn't sound right.
no, I don't know what you're talking. I don't know if you're gonna get that.
When you go on the plane, you gotta
can't.
put your liquids in the bag. That's what I'm saying. No.
I think you're about to be stopped by TSA, and we're gonna miss you at TwitchCon this year.
I have such a horrible I can't even. All right, let's questions.
Do you want a question? Are you sure you're ready? Are you ready for?
I'll think about it before I say anything because all I do is eat my own words.
No, PootLoops, that's why we love you. You're amazing. All right, so go ahead and let everyone know about your Twitch channel. I mean, I've said your name like a million times, but you can actually find you where on Twitch? Where can we support you?
I'll do
personally?
the emote, and then you can click my name or whatever. But twitch.tv/PootLoops, and used to be other names, but PootLoops is really easy to remember. So tell your friends and stuff too.
And yeah, that's right, Gothic Medic. If you guys have a question for our streamer for PootLoops, please let us know in chat. We would love to see your questions, even if they're ones like Gothic Medic.
Legitimate answer to that question.
Do you-
Why
all right.
lava is my favorite block. There's a lot more applications for lava than just the fact that it kills people. I mean, zoning. There's some cool things you can do, which I don't want to reveal yet because it's going to be part of the next puzzle map I build. Lava just has a lot of, because part of it is the same as water, but then it also kills. So, if that makes any sense. Lava is water, but it kills you. I don't know.
I mean, I guess that's a fair statement.
It's one more thing it does than water does.
One more thing. They're just opposites. One gives life, one takes away life. It's a balancing act, I guess.
Pretty much.
I guess. All right, great question. And so on your channel on twitch.tv/PootLoops, what kind of games do you normally play? I know you recently made a pretty big epiphany, if you will, about what kind of channel, but why don't you...
Yeah, I'll start out with what I did. Originally, my channel was actually a horror channel, and I was doing really well with that. And once I played every horror game I could possibly play, I'm not really one to replay games as much that don't have, like solo player games. So I decided I was going to be pro at Evolve. I got rank 1 worldwide. That game didn't succeed, so I stopped playing it. But that got me a lot of viewers, and it was good. But the view counts don't matter. And that's why I had the epiphany recently. I love indie games more than any other game. So I'm literally just going to make my stream an indie stream. And I really love Quirk. Quirk's the only one that I really go back to. Because there's a lot of indie games don't have replayability. They'll be like a single-player story. Not that it's a bad single-player story. They'll be excellent. I just can't play the same single-player story over and over and over again. Quirk I can play over and over again, especially when stuff gets added every so often.
Awesome.
Which is the map that's crazy that we were trying to solve on Friday?
Oh, the what's your map called? Halloween.
Escape the Quirk. Halloween
Yes.
map. Yes. I was very creative with that one, but I'd say that was like a level 2 on the difficulty scale. And it started out as an 8.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
You terrify me. You still dabble in horror games, I think. You're just creating your own horror games.
Pretty much.
This time, but for me, and not scary at all for you, just awful for me.
That whole spider that was in there was just to see if anyone would jump and act like, overthink it. You just go right through the spider.
It should, if you're looking for it. Kelly, looks like Kelly's trying to bring it up. I usually do deathmatch and then try newest this week, and it should pop up. And in the meantime, Dogstar has a great question. Who is your favorite streamer you're hoping you might bump into at TwitchCon?
I guess Base Cornbread. He's a really cool, down-to-earth guy. As far as partnered streamers go, he and I are buddies. I'm a mod in his Discord. I don't really get to hang out in his stream too much because of work, and usually if I'm not working, I'm either doing laundry or playing Quirk. So
Right.
I don't actually get to hang out into too many streamers' streams, but Base Cornbread's a really cool guy. He has one of the global Twitch emotes.
That's awesome.
So he's pretty cool. And then just a bunch of friends and stuff. Twitch Kittens community, of course.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, hopefully we can make that happen for you. Super excited. Somehow I asked you one question and it took care of like 3. Yeah, and I gave you these questions earlier too. I don't know why I redundantly asked you like the same question a million times. So I kind of know the story of how you got involved in Eugen and in Quirk, but I'm not sure a lot of people do. So go ahead. Tell us your story.
That's easy. Gigantic was another game. It's still going on. I think they have a pretty big update out soon. And I love that game. I played that for 4 years ago for quite a while, and I still go back to it every now and then. I'm a caster for it now as well. Troy actually worked with Gigantic, and what was
Mhm.
funny is I had no idea who he was. I had changed my name. He had no idea how I was, and the first time we realized this was a happy hour Friday, so he forgot immediately after, and I got to re-explain the whole thing to him again. So I actually know Troy from Gigantic, and he told me
Awesome.
about the game, and I was like, yeah, sure, I love indie. Let me check it out,
Mhm.
and that's why I'm here.
Yeah, and you never left. We never never got rid of
No.
you. That's awesome. Awesome. I actually didn't know that it went as far back as Gigantic,
Yeah.
which I think is where I definitely got my start involved in UGen, and a lot of our current devs did as well. So that is fantastic. So let's see. So what would you say your play style is in Quirk? Like, what are some of the favorite things you like to do when you play or when you build?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like in combat. I was gonna
In
say.
combat, I mean, yeah, let us know.
If there's a B, okay, yeah, we'll go with combat first, and I'll answer your other questions then. In combat, if there's a B weapon, it's pretty much always just get it, unless it's on one of my maps, because usually you'll die for it. But if it's easy, like there's this one map where there's these bushes in the middle, and there's a jetpack and a bazooka, and you can go around and grab all the buffs. Just grab it. I don't condone maps like that, but I mean it's a strategy, so do it. Uh, Higher up in the air, the safer you are. That's pretty much always the case.
I feel like you're very roguish
yeah,
in your gameplay. You're like, well, if you have it, use it.
Yeah, yeah. And use your third person view for sure when you're hiding behind blocks. You're trying to. I don't like saying assassinate, but when you're trying to sneak up on somebody. Definitely use your third person. And now if you're on VR like Dogstar, you don't have that advantage. But VR for the challenge, I guess.
I don't know. I've played VR. The firing is clutch.
That's true.
Like
That's
the aiming is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So.
And potato weapons a little stronger than I think people give it credit for. Potato weapons probably the second best weapon if rocket jumping there wasn't a thing.
That's fair.
As far as what I do in the game, I go into the lobby. I do my little ball glitch for about 2 hours every day, which is part of the puzzle. But someone solved it already, so I'm willing to give that hint out. And then I usually can go figure out what kind of map I can build. I try to make a map that not necessarily looks different than anyone else's, but has a different mechanic to it. I recently did a turret run map that pretty much only uses the turrets and a flag runner, and that one's really, really fun with a lot of people. I did the puzzle map, and I can't really think of what else I did recently, but I try to make maps that don't have making a game mode within the game mode really is what it is for me.
That's awesome.
And then if QA's hitting me with their hammer, I usually go into quick play and we play.
Awesome. So it sounds like you do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, and I think it's the way you play Quirk. I mean, building is probably my favorite part, but if I see people playing, I really like to see what other people's maps are like, and that's the best way to see what other people's maps are like, is through playing the game.
Just getting in there. Excellent. And we kind of looked at some of your favorite maps. I know I only told you to pick 3, but is there any maps outside of the ones that we looked at that you'd recommend for other people to hop in and play?
Oh man, I have to like actually see them to.
Including one of yours. What would you recommend somebody to
First
play if
time?
it was one of yours? Yeah.
First time players. Okay, so the only maps that are really, I gotta click on mine then, because I don't remember which ones aren't horrible. Not Fire and Nice. No one play on that one, because that one will you'll hate yourself. PootLoops Castle kind of has a nice mix of lava and it's fairly balanced. I'd say that was definitely inspired by Clem's map. Including down to the checkers on the map. I'd say that's a really good one for people to start out on. If you want a challenge and you've played Quirk for a while, you have to finish Escape the Quirk, and then once a few people have finished that, I'll release a much more difficult version. That...
We'll get to escape the quirk. I have an idea on how to find it, but we'll get to that soon.
Oh, okay.
So aside from meeting people, what are you most looking forward to when coming to TwitchCon?
I mean, I want to hang out with you guys, so like I'm looking forward to that. I always take in the sights of the conventions when I get there and seeing all the models. By models, I don't mean like dressed up model. I mean like all the art that goes into it. I should say. Yeah, not people. See, in my mouth. I'm not there like, hey, what's up? No, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know. I never know. I try to go in with like a little bit of a not knowing too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've looked at the schedule a little bit, but I'm trying to like just take it in, because that was what it was like for PAX East, my first convention ever. Man, that was like, that made me really get into video games. That's for sure.
Awesome.
So I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, we are so excited to you. Have you ever been to LA at all, ever?
I've been to California, but I have not been to LA.
Ooh, what do you think LA is going to be like for you?
Not like a desert, because that's where I was in California. So.
Okay. Well, I hate to break some news for you.
Hopefully, it reminds me a little bit more like Boston. I doubt it's going to be entirely like Boston, but a little more of a city life would be just a little bit. I'm not quite sure.
I'm excited for you to experience LA, because it certainly is an experience. Even though we're not going to be in the heart of LA, we're going to be in Long Beach, but LA is pretty neat.
I've been to Palm Springs.
Palm Springs is really nice, like legit gorgeous.
Yeah, that was good. Good times, Palm Springs. I was too young to remember any of that.
That's all right. We're gonna make new memories.
New memories.
New memories.
So excited.
Awesome. Oh, Gothic Medic took that question from me. We know who you want to meet. Is there
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because this is your
Troy and Timber. Duh.
Tell me more about that.
I'm excited to introduce you guys to all the Twitch Kittens community, though. There's going to be a bunch of streamers that I'm hoping you guys can meet as well. It's a really cool streaming community.
Very cool. And I'm sure, so guys, if you are in chat and you are going to TwitchCon, a little sideways, you can actually find PootLoops around, especially on a certain Friday night. Hopefully, he's looking around like he has no idea.
Wait, no, I think I know.
You think you know? What do you think it is?
It's I don't want to say it because I don't.
No, you can say it. No, you can say it.
V-Real thingy?
Yeah!
Yeah, okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was like, because I heard it was exclusive, and I wasn't like sure if I was allowed to say it, that kind of exclusive.
No, if you guys are interested, we are going to be demoing Friday night starting at 6 o'clock with the V-Real mixer. We'll be showing off our stuff in VR, showing off some really cool new stuff. So we'll be demoing there, and there'll be some light refreshments. It should be a really, really good time. We're going to put PootLoops to work there.
Can't wait to work.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Are there, love V-Real. I also love V-Real.
I can't wait to quirk, I should say.
Yeah, we're going to put you to quirk. We are.
It's all about the puns.
It's all we got here.
Puns and fun.
Puns and fun.
Puns of fun.
Oh boy, all right. Well, I like it. So, did you find?
I found it.
She found it. So yeah, while we have it up, let's talk about this. This is one of PootLoops' maps, and I think this is a really great map to show you what kind of builder PootLoops is. He's kind of really mastered, I think, building in Quark and a lot of our features. I think Jack put it best when we realized the understanding PootLoops kind of had to have to design the movement that you have to make to beat this level. Super specific and just a huge understanding of the mechanics in the game. So we're going to let you go through it and talk to us about this death trap, this nightmarish landscape that you created.
I think Kelly should probably burn herself so I can take people through this. You mind me taking people through the adventure? I don't think anyone I mean, Dog Star's already beat it first, right? So I can help people.
Oh, I can die, right? There's
Yeah, 3 lives, and then we can
Yeah,
ghost.
and then you can follow me with the ghost.
Yeah,
so-
yeah, we'll ghost around.
Okay.
Just ghosting around.
I'm not doubting your skill. I'm just.
Oh yeah, that's what I figured out. So you can cheat and just like book it across
Yeah,
before
it
your
doesn't help
shield.
too much because this is the easy part.
It is the easy part.
But I might die. I'm gonna take my sunglasses off. Because I can't see it too well. Yeah, I don't really mind sharing this because I'm gonna have a much more difficult version. So at the beginning, you can throw these blocks down. There's actually a way to jump straight across without using any blocks, but save that for another one.
I can't control my own body.
Right over here. Oh my goodness, the block
Oh god,
killed me.
not even PootLoops can.
I can't even beat
handle
my
this
own
one.
map. No. Sometimes the blocks follow you from behind going into the bat, and then they'll hit you in the butt.
You can't get back in.
You hit the ground, and then and you.
There we go.
Yeah, you can get to the ground. Okay.
I like that Ghost can still go on the ramps and go flying.
Yeah, I love the sound of the ramps. So satisfying.
It really is.
So the first obstacle is that little lava hallway, and there's some moving parts. Like I said, you can jump across the whole thing. Just jump, shift, and then right before you start falling, jump again. If you hug the right. I'm wasting too much. There's a little strength buff over here on the side, and a few of my friends got stuck on this, but I don't think they played Quirk as much. The eyes are actually destructible. This part took a long time. This part actually probably took way longer than it should have. The way I wanted to set it up was this whole back section had to move, but that involved a few gaps that I had to cover with lava so people can get out. So you can destroy that and you go right through the eye. I don't know if Kelly can follow me.
Yeah, she's
trying
kind of floating. She's
One thing I regret is I put little pieces of art here and there in it. There's a pumpkin as soon as you come over to the bat side. I'm waiting for Kelly.
Where are you?
Did you go down
Go
or
past
just
the
straight
back.
through?
Yeah, straight through. You got to straight through. There you are. I see you. Okay, so there's like a little pumpkin right here. He's kind of cute.
I like him.
Yeah. So that lava's actually pretty much innocent. This part right here was just filler. Nothing really too big.
Yeah, it just looks pretty. Sometimes you need a break, I think, from super punishing maps.
Yeah.
And like that little breather.
Actually, the rest of the map's not too bad until the end. There are ways to die. What?
Kelly's having.
Kelly, right over here. We're good. Okay. So there's actually 2 ways to beat this next part. These are not the best. You can use these blocks, which I don't think anyone's really thought of using, but it's almost impossible to get them through. Let's just follow me, Kelly. We're going over here. That's the wrong one. Other one. I was wrong.
Just kidding. Other one. Just
Other
kidding.
one.
Jack says, "I can't believe Poots can do this in 2 minutes consistently."
Yeah,
until the end."
I wouldn't say consistently. 'Cause
It's pretty impressive that you're doing it now, though, and like able to functionally show off this map not as a ghost.
Okay, so these eyes right here, and I kind of wanted to keep this a secret, but I mean, Dogstars and I'm messing up really badly right now. Dogstars and Lumberjack figured it out. There's a hint which I'll show later, but I'm just doing this to get through it.
Hi, Frontline.
Oh, I actually
So,
blew that
for
out.
those of you who are joining us real quick, we are joined here by PootLoops. I almost said Frontline Play because he just entered, but we are here with PootLoops.
We are the same.
Checking out one of his most punishing creations, Escape the Quirk, going through it and getting some pro tips from him and talking TwitchCon and stuff. So, welcome.
So one thing I actually considered was putting a little escape hatch in a separate ending up there, but I ended up not doing that. So we just go back to the original portal, where the igloo kind of thing was. Remember that Halloween isn't just about scary stuff, it's about all forms of art. So I made this a really... I don't know what I'm saying here, okay?
No, I like it. It was really profound. Like, that was good.
Well, she's trying to find
I
it again.
can't tell where I am.
Yeah,
Kelly-
there's a little bit of a maze that you can get lost in there, and if you're still alive, if you go in the wrong way, if you're still alive, you can actually get yourself killed in there, but it's not really. It shouldn't happen too much. Maybe it'll happen to one person one time, and they'll figure it out. Can you go back to the portal?
I'm trying. Well, I found a portal.
You can leave. You can just exit there and head to the ice.
I found it.
Okay.
Okay.
See, there we go. Okay, so I made these deliberately as shallow as possible, so you'd have like a hard time rolling this ball through, and you have to use your hammer a little bit to move it, which is why those blocks aren't the best way to do this next part of the puzzle. It's possible, but you usually break the blocks, and it's really obnoxious. So here's your hint. There's this giant green thing here. That's supposed to be the ball. You need this ball. And this is something I've been doing and I play with all the time in the lobby. You kind of just do that.
What?
Yeah.
That's always been a thing, and it's been like my favorite thing in the game. And you can actually, there's a lot of cool things you can do with it.
Look at I did it on my own.
Jack has a question. How long did this map take to make?
I think this map actually took me longer than any other map. Maybe the lava shroom one, because I was inebriated at that point, took longer, and I don't remember how long that one took. But I'd say this one took 3-4 hours, and part of it was I was gonna spend longer on it and do more art in these areas. I was gonna have some ghosts in this gray room, but I got lazy. Okay, so here's the last part of the map. This last part of the map is if Jack hasn't finished it yet, this is where she died over and over again. And
She spent hours. Like we were in the studio playing board games. We're like, Jack, want to come have fun? And she was like, no, I have to do this
I have
instead.
to torture myself.
We were like, all right. And she was here. I mean, forever. It must have been like 7:38 when she was like, I need food now.
The goal for this map originally was for people to take 1 or 2 hours on it. The map I had originally started out that I could do in like 1 or 2 hours, or maybe like 30 minutes. It was not going to take other people 2 hours, because this part right here is a drop with a bunch of lava, and originally you had to have the stamina buff to get through it. There was like a spiral lava staircase that you had to shift around, and I'll save that one for another one, but that's not really a surprise. So you have to kind of jump down, and as soon as you get past this one, shift past it, bounce off the wall, and land in the middle, which is a lot simpler than it was. And then once you get out...
Yep, Kelly's just waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you went past the lava part, sorry. B-guns and Happy Halloween. That's
I
pretty much
love it. That ghost is super cute at the end too.
I stole it from Google Images, so...
I love it. Grats!
Yeah.
You've earned B guns, I guess.
And I'd still say you can grab one of the B guns, I'm pretty sure. I'd still say this is relatively challenging, even if you know how to solve it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I mean. It's not just like knowing the puzzle, it's also timing everything expertly to get that, like I don't have the motor skills to do this, is what I'm saying. I could maybe intellectually know how to do this map.
I have
but
2 ideas for maps in the future, and one's going to be strictly puzzle, and the other one's going to be a horrendous mess. I'm not sure if I'll have enough blocks.
Which one is which?
Which you'll have to find out.
The puzzle one will be pretty relaxing. I mean, like, I don't want to spoil it.
Don't spoil it. We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
But I feel like Nintendo needs to hire you for their next Zelda game.
If only.
Awesome. So I'm hearing the ghost.
Oh, can you hear the ghost music?
Like, woo! Very poignant.
I love the ghost music. It's actually, the ghost is really fun.
Awesome. Yeah, the ghost is really cute. I like that it turns black and white and you just float around. Oh, you're alive again. You lose.
I lost.
Now I'm just gonna fall.
Everyone loses. Did you both lose? Just everyone loses in that one?
For a lot of the games involve you not getting any kills or you always losing, including that one.
It is really amazing frontline, and Gothic Medic says, is that ghost holding a candy bucket that the bazookas are falling out of?
Yeah, because that's what everyone wants for Halloween. No one wants. You don't want to go up to a door, knock, and be like trick or treat, and they give you a potato gun, and you're like, what is this?
I don't know. If somebody
me
handed
some
me a
bees.
gun full of bees, I'd be like, I don't know about this, sir.
It's the trick. It's not the treat.
Like, sir.
Sir.
Is this a gun full of bees?
Should you be giving this to
Is this his PVC pipe attached to a hive? What? So maybe stick to candy corns. Oh, speaking of, do I have my candy corn? Hold on. So, yeah, happy Halloween. What? Oh, I clicked on the thing. Oh no, I messed it up with my candy corn. Okay, I fixed it.
Oh no, what happened?
So the way we have it set up, if I click anywhere, not where I'm supposed to.
Capture, yeah.
Technology.
God, ruined it with candy corn.
That's actually the best YouTube video ever. Is the guy going up to the lady with a sign that says technology, going technology, and she screams, or something like that.
Technology.
Why are people so afraid of technology?
I don't know, but my teeth hurt.
All
Candy corn has betrayed me again.
too many sweets.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Yeah, PootLoops, you are absolutely one of the premier builders. Thank you so much for showing us that map.
Yeah, there's a lot of good builders in this community. I'm always excited to see what everyone has going on.
Do you, since we have most of the build, do you have a favorite builder outside of yourself?
No, I'm not gonna give a favorite builder.
Are they all your favorites? Are they your building babies?
Yeah, they're all my
Favorites?
favorites. I have no favorite.
That definitely sounds... Look, if it's me, you can just say it.
Timber for her unfinished community jail that has an exit that you can go straight to the capture the flag point.
This is one of those compliments that very quickly was not a compliment.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually really do love your map. It's just this, you gotta patch that one hole in the
I gotta
ground.
fix it.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to,
Or
and it keeps
multiple
getting
holes, but
played.
Still, it's a really good map.
Minimum security prison.
Minimum security prison.
White collar prison.
Yeah,
it is a minimum. You know, we have this whole. If you break through this glass, you can leave.
yeah. It's like you could just like figure it out, you know, like
This glass.
it's like Escape from LA. Like they all got
See,
out.
but you should have made it the whole prison out of lava.
On that live.
Everything.
Yeah. Anyway, so awesome. Super excited. We leave for TwitchCon super soon.
Yeah. That's Thursday. I don't even know what we're doing Thursday. I think we just get there.
Yeah, Thursday we arrive. So yeah, for those of you watching, you can kind of follow our adventures. We will be doing a series of dev diaries, and we are also looking to set up a live stream for happy hour. So we're not going to have your usual happy hour. We're going to be streaming live from the VReal demo and mixer. So we'll probably even enlist you, PootLoops, to be our host again, but we're just going to hand you a phone to stream and stream the experience of those at the mixer. So we're super excited for that. So you can find us there, and we'll probably be doing sporadic live streams throughout TwitchCon. So those of you who can't make it can at least, see what we're seeing, and, it'd be like where you're coming with us, because we want you there. If we could have brought like 6 people, 16 people, 20 people, we would have packed our entire community and brought you if we could have. So keep a lookout on Twitter. We use a lot of Twitter for updates on when we will be going live during TwitchCon. And we also have a panel at 3:30, which will also be streamed, I believe, from Twitch. They usually stream the panels and stuff. So you could check that out. And then, we'll be at the various parties. We'll be on the show floor. And if you just so happen to go, if you find any one of us, we're going to be packing some swag for you guys, and we're going to give you things for hugs and stuff. So,
Yeah. And
Really?
I'll give free hugs and high fives, even though there's the convention plague. So.
Yeah, that's okay. It's worth it. We love hugs too much, especially Troy. Troy loves hugs.
I'm a
So
public
please
health
don't be
major.
shy.
Public health major. I'll accept your diseases.
Give them to me.
You give us diseases, we'll give you swag.
Will I be wearing a wig? I won't, but I'm pretty sure that PootLoops will be.
I was thinking that. No, I won't be.
Just show up in.
Unless Troy makes me wear Troy makes me wear a wig, then I'd have.
Yeah, I'll just give you this. Do you want this one? You could be. Is you gonna be hipster Ariel?
Yeah, then I can go like hit on like Dr. Disrespect or something. Be like, look, we have pretty cool wigs. I don't know.
We have pretty cool wigs, guy.
And he'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is my real hair. That's what he would do.
Excellent. Yeah, no, I believe it. Well, hopefully we'll get to find out. So that's going to be winding us down to our handy-dandy announcement sections. And I just want to say, PootLoops, thank you so much for humoring us with a million questions. And thank you for showing off your favorite maps and some maps that you've made as well. You are a champion.
Hey, thank you guys. You guys have done a lot more for me than I've done for you. I've just enjoyed your game, you know?
Aw, that's really all we want. As game devs, that's all we want, man. So awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. We cannot wait to meet you in a couple days. And have us look, what if we look totally different? What if like Troy is short with like long black hair, actually?
I'm trying to drink a lot of water so I can get rid of my acne, so maybe I'll look different.
Is that how acne works? You get rid of
hydrated and I break out. So yeah.
Oh.
For me, that's how it works.
Well, I hope you're not hideous when you hang out with us. So.
I could be if I forget to drink water.
No, you're not going to be hideous. You're beautiful. All right. Please get us to announcement before I start singing on stream. So Halloween contest still going on. You got to see some really cool maps today, so hopefully you guys leave here feeling a little bit inspired. You can go ahead and make your own holiday maps and Halloween maps for our contest for some really cool stuff, and we'll be announcing the winners of that later on this month. So go ahead and do that. Hashtag Quirkoween to signify that, like, we know. Don't laugh at Quirkoween giggling over there. Pootyful. Aw, you're pootyful. Chat is so distracting. Look at him. You guys are funny. I like pootyful. You're pootyful.
Thanks.
Thanks. Awesome.
Everyone's pootyful.
Now Kelly's singing. This is a disaster. And once again, keep your eyes peeled for later this month. We have a huge content package coming your way. We're going to deliver it to you for Halloween. We're so pumped. I know PootLoops knows some of the stuff that's coming your way, and I'm sure he can vouch for how great it is. How excited are you?
The best update ever since Capture the Flag.
Which is good, since that was our last update, so we're on a pretty good roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was so happy for that one. I'm happy for this one too. I think I'm happier for this one.
Yeah, I think this one has some really nice stuff. So you can check that out later this month. And of course, we have our weekly events. We are going to keep our promise to bring you happy hour. Again, that's going to be streamed from this channel, twitch.tv/playquirk, and we're gonna have PootLoops, Troy, and I streaming live from the V-Real mixer starting at 7 o'clock on Friday, so you can check that out. And then our next map approval is gonna be Thursday, so if you have those maps in progress, go ahead and finish them for me, and I'll be approving them this Thursday to get them ready for the weekend. And do you have anything else exciting?
Let him know that you fixed the bug thing.
No, we haven't. I would have loved to announce that. We'll get to that a little later about that one. Update on that. We do have a solid lead on the bug fix that is preventing us from updating your maps. So I will get that to you as soon as we have the fix nailed down. We thought we had the fix down, and then we took down the entire server today, but that's up and running too. But if you have any problems loading into the game today, go ahead and verify your files and restart the game, and that'll get you back in if you're stuck in the loading screen. And if you have any issues outside of that, please send us a ticket at support. What is happening?
What is happening?
Do you see his thing?
What thing?
Troy's picture.
No.
Hmm?
No,
that's like the best.
Troy
costume
posted a
I've
picture
ever
in chat.
seen.
Oh!
I'm like in awe. What,
Oh yeah,
what?
his poops. His
It's
poops.
so creative.
You can't.
You can't.
I want that.
We can't click because it's So I'm going to slowly describe. Can you describe it in painstaking detail?
Lots of poop and toilet paper.
Okay, that was a fair description. All right.
And it's Troy, I think. I love it.
So good. I'm here talking about serious bugs, and you're just looking at poop. No.
Bugs come with poop.
They do. So, it's like Kelly's gonna bring it up. Oh boy. You guys now have to see this. It is so good. So, yeah, we're doing costumes. He unfortunately did not bring his costume today, so you can't see it in person. But Kelly's so determined to get this on screen. I'm pretty pumped. You guys should be really excited for this.
That's my favorite costume I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's good. And you know what? Even his sneakers are brown.
Are they? Well, I can't see him in that, but...
Yeah, so I'm going to let you guess. So there you have it. And that is our director of communications, Pile of Poop. So don't expect to get any emails back, I guess, because that's who's running the show. It's so good.
He's too busy on the toilet.
He's too busy. He's too busy in the toilet by the looks of it. So yeah, there you go. That's my boss, everyone.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, all right, well.
Bye picture.
Troy had to get himself on the stream.
Troy, I'm dancing. Yeah, he's all, oh no, enjoy your stream. I'm just gonna crash it.
Crap.
Yeah, he did.
Sorry, the puns come and they have to be.
They just come. It's just flowing out of you. I understand.
All right.
All right, please let me end this stream. So
This is going down the toilet.
It's going to real fast. We've run into a real clog here trying to end this, and I'm pretty not pumped. He's done. He's out. We've lost our streamer, everyone. So thank you guys so much for joining us for another Maker Monday. Again, I'm UGW Tim Bear, aka Hipster Ariel today. And joining me today, who's I think currently dead in his living room, is the lovely PootLoops, who's come in with us. And of course, Kelly behind the computer wheel. Thank you, Kelly. Computer wheel. And of course, you guys can find us at discord.gg/quirk to join the community. And you can check us out at PlayQuirk on Twitter and on Facebook. And then, of course, our YouTube. So if you've missed any part of this, a VOD will be up shortly on YouTube, so you can check a look. So thank you guys again so much. And again, check out the upcoming Twitter once we're at TwitchCon, because we will be posting a lot of updates and dev diaries and streams. So it's the best way to keep up with that. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you next Wednesday, because we come back on Monday and we're going to be tired and possibly have the flu. So we're planning to be back here to talk about our trip Wednesday, 4 o'clock. We'll see you then.